and it is in the Madhya Lila, which is fourth chapter, which is entitled The Glories of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. And there Srila Kaviraj Goswami has composed a very, very beautiful verse in glorification of Srila Mādhavendra Purī. You can repeat after me, remaining muted. Yasmai dātuṁ corayan kṣīra-bhāṇḍaṁ gopīnāthaḥ kṣīra-corābhidho bhūt śrī-gopālaḥ prādurāsīd vaśaḥ yat-premṇā Mādhaveṃdram nato asmi. So, some of us went to Sri Gopinath. So, this is the same deity. So, what Srila Kaviraj Goswami is saying, yasmai dātuṁ corayan kṣīra-bhāṇḍaṁ. For whom to deliver this bhand, this pot of rice. What was done? What is the adjective here? Corayan. To deliver the pot of sweet rice, there was theft. Corayan. And who did this theft? Gopīnāthaḥ. The Lord of the Gopis. He did this act of corayan. Is kṣīra-bhāṇḍaṁ. So he is celebrated. He is known, he is famous as the Krishna. What kind of God he is? He wants to be celebrated as a thief. Is there anyone in this world who wants to be celebrated as a thief? Krishna is known as Makhan Chor. He is Navanita Taskar. He is the stealer of the butter. But why he is stealing butter? To enjoy himself with his friends. But here he is stealing for the pleasure of his devotee. Krishna is also known as Ranachor. You have not been. I went there to Dhakur 2 years back, where there is Ranchor Rai. Anyone who runs away from the battle, he is called a coward. He is condemned. But Krishna is celebrated. He is worshipped. What to say of celebrated? He is worshipped in that form. So here this is the form of the Lord, which is celebrated and worshipped because of his theft. So what a glorious that devotee would be, that the Lord wants to be celebrated, to be known as one who has satisfied his devotee by becoming a thief. śrī-gopālaḥ prādurāsīd vaśaḥ. And śrī-gopālaḥ is the deity which Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī was worshipping. And Gopālaḥ prādurāsīd means he appeared. Gopāla deity was hidden. In Govardhan, Gopal did not appear. When did Gopal appear? When Mādhavendra Purī arrived. So, śrī-gopālaḥ prādurāsīd vaśaḥ. So, how Gopal appeared? Because he was captivated by the love of Mādhavendra Purī. So, he could not remain himself hidden. He wanted to have association of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. Why? Yat-premṇā. Because of the love. The love that Mādhavendra Purī had for Gopal and Gopal had for Krishna. To that Mādhavendra Purī, I offer my respectful obeisances. Nato asmi. Very beautiful. One more time I am repeating. yasmai dātuṁ corayan kṣīra-bhāṇḍaṁ gopīnāthaḥ kṣīra-corābhidho bhūt śrī-gopālaḥ prādurāsīd vaśaḥ yat-premṇā Mādhaveṃdram nato asmi. This is very beautiful. In this one verse, this is the glorification of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī and the entire story of the appearance of Gopala, the deity of Gopal, and also his yatra for Chandan Yatra. So all the details are in this. So now I will take the chapter which is Antya, which is called the Rāmacandra Purī criticizes the Lord. Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī had many disciples. The three of the most prominent disciples of Mādhavendra Purī are Ishwar Puripād, Advaitacharya, and Nityananda. Apart from that, he has further nine nidhis, which are mainly the sannyasi disciples of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī, Sri Brahmanand Puri, Sri Ranga Puri, Sri Ishwar Puri, Sri Paramanand Puri, so many. But also there is one sannyasi of disciple of Srila Mādhavendra Purī, whose name is Rāmacandra Purī. So we will see the character of one of the disciples, which is Sri Rāmacandra Purī. And also we will see the exalted position of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. It's a little long chapter. We'll see how much we are able to cover. The following summary of the 8th chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Prabha Bhashya. This chapter describes the history of Lord's dealing with Rāmacandra Purī. Lord means Lord Chaitanya. Although Rāmacandra Purī was one of the disciples of Mādhavendra Purī, he was influenced by dry Mayavadis and therefore he criticized Mādhavendra Purī. Very grave offense. That the disciple, he even criticized his spiritual master. Therefore, Mādhavendra Purī accused him of being an offender and rejected him. Because Rāmacandra Purī has been rejected by spiritual master, he became concerned only with finding fault in others and advising them accordingly to dry Mayavadi philosophy. For this reason, he was not very respectful to the Vaishnavas, and later he became so fallen that he began criticizing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his eating. Hearing his criticism, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reduced his eating. But after Rāmacandra Purī left Jagannath Puri, the Lord resumed his usual behavior. I'll go a little forward and come to the point of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. Now, this is the point. It says, pūrve yabe Mādhavendra karena antardhāna Rāmacandra Purī tabe āilā tarasthan. So Mādhavendra Purī karena antardhāna. Antardhāna means formerly when Mādhavendra Purī was at the last stage of his life, Rāmacandra Purī came to where he was staying. purī-gosāñi kare kṛṣṇa-nāma-saṅkīrtana Mathurana painu bali karena krandana. Mādhavendra Purī was chanting the holy names of Krishna. purī-gosāñi, very beautiful name of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami mentions him as purī-gosāñi. He was continuously satatam kirtayanto mam kare kṛṣṇa-nāma-saṅkīrtana, was chanting the holy name of the Lord Krishna, and sometimes he would cry, "Oh my Lord, I did not get shelter at Mathura. Mathura na painu." This is his expression, his expression of heart. That, my Lord, I did not receive shelter. Rāmacandra Purī tabe upadesha tare, shishya hoye guru ke kahe, bhai nahi kare. Then Rāmacandra Purī was so foolish. Many learnings are there in this section. That he fearlessly dared to instruct his spiritual master. So this is very, very grave offense. Very, very foolish to think that we know better. Or my opinion is better. So this Rāmacandra Purī, when he saw the situation of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī, what Mādhavendra Purī was exhibiting? He was exhibiting the highest state of love, of the mood of separation. And my dear Lord, I could not reach you, I could not receive you. I could not receive your blessings, your mercy, your service. I could not reach to Mathura. Mathura means the abode where one is to perform service. So he was regretting, and Rāmacandra Purī could not understand. But from his outward situation, he started to criticize his spiritual master. So he was so foolish that he dared to instruct his spiritual master. Tumi purna brahmananda karaha smarana brahma vita hoya kene karaha rodana. If you are in full transcendental bliss, he said, who is saying Rāmacandra Purī to Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī, you should now remember only Brahman. Why are you crying? As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Brahma bhūta prasanna atma, a Brahman realized person is always happy. Na shochati, na kaṅkṣati. He neither laments nor aspires for anything. Not knowing why Mādhavendra Purī was crying, Rāmacandra Purī tried to become his advisor. Thus he committed a grave offense, for a disciple should never try to instruct his spiritual master. Suni Mādhavendra mane krodha upajila, dura dura papisht boli bharsan karila. Hearing these instructions, Mādhavendra Purī, greatly angry, rebuked him by saying, "Get out, you sinful rascal." Rāmacandra Purī could not understand that his spiritual master Mādhavendra Purī was feeling transcendental separation. His lamentation was not material. Whose lamentation was not material? Whose lamentation was not material? Pranab?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Mādhavendra Purī's lamentation was not mentioned.
What was his lamentation?
That he is feeling separation from that he is not could not be in Mathura.
Yes. Yeah. That means he is not able to be in the abode to do service. Okay, good. Rather, it proceeded from the highest stage of aesthetic love of Krishna. When he was crying in separation, I could not achieve Krishna, I could not reach Mathura. This was not ordinary material lamentation. Rāmacandra Purī was not sufficiently expert to understand the feelings of Mādhavendra Purī. But nevertheless, he thought himself very advanced. This is the problem. This is there with every condition. So it is just the reverse. One who is not sufficiently advanced, he considers himself advanced. Or he thinks he knows. Whereas on the other hand, one who is actually advanced, he never thinks that he is advanced. He thinks he is low. Uttam hoya apane ke adham man. But the reverse is also there. Adham hoya apane ke uttam man. So in which category do we come? I leave it to each one of us individually to decide where we land, which territory is ours. So Rāmacandra Purī committed this series of offenses. It began with one and it continued. Therefore, regarding Mādhavendra Purī's expression as ordinary material lamentation, he advised him to remember Brahman because Rāmacandra Purī was latently an impersonalist. Mādhavendra Purī understood Rāmacandra Purī's position as a great fool and therefore immediately rebuked him. Such a reprimand from the spiritual master is certainly for the betterment of his disciple. kṛṣṇa-nāma-saṅkīrtana mathurah apana dukkhamaru edite āilā jvala. So this is separation. O my Lord Krishna, I could not reach you, nor could I reach your abode, Mathura. I am dying in my unhappiness, and now this rascal has come to give me more pain. Edite āilā jvala. Mora mukha na dekhaibe, tui yao yutha tathi. Tare dekhe maile mora, hoibe asadgati. Mādhavendra Purī is exhibiting this intense mood of separation. He's saying, and he's also having such anger or correction for Mādhavendra Purī is having for Rāmacandra Purī. He's saying, don't show your face to me. To whom he is saying? To his disciple Rāmacandra. Go anywhere else you like. If I die seeing your face, I shall not achieve the destination of my life. kṛṣṇa-nāma maru apanara dukhe mora brahma upadeshe char mukhe. I am dying without achieving the shelter of Krishna. This is what the inner feeling and the mood is of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī. And therefore I am greatly unhappy. Now this condemned fool rascal has come to instruct me about the Brahman. Ye Shri Mādhavendra Śrīpāda upeksha karila sei aparadhe ihan vasana janmila. Rāmacandra Purī was thus denounced by Mādhavendra Purī due to his offense. Gradually material desire appeared within him. The word vasana, material desires, refer to dry speculative knowledge. Such speculative knowledge is only material, as confirmed in Śrīmad Bhagavatam 10.14.4. A person without devotional service who simply wants to show things, kevala bodha gains only dry speculative knowledge, but no spiritual profit. This is confirmed in Bhakti Sandarbha, where it is said, Jivan mukta api punarjayati samsara vasanam yadya chintya mahashakta bhagavati aparadhina. Even though one is liberated in this life, if one offends the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he falls down in the midst of material desires, of which dry speculation about spiritual realization is one. So this purport is being spoken. The Suksha Brahma Jnani Nahi Krishna Rasambandha Sarvaloka Ninda Kare Nindate Nirbandha. One who is attached to dry speculative knowledge has no relationship with Krishna. His occupation is criticizing Vaishnava, thus he is situated in criticism. This is about Rāmacandra Purī. Whereas Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī also has a celebrated disciple, Śrīpāda Ishwar Purī, who became the spiritual master of Lord Chaitanya himself. Ishwara purī-gosāñi kare Śrīpāda sevana swahaste karina mala mutrādi marjana. So Ishwar Purī, the spiritual master of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the disciple of Sri Mādhavendra Purī, performed services to Mādhavendra Purī. Swahaste, from his own hand, what he did? Mala mutra adi marjana. Because Mādhavendra Purī became very old and he had difficulty in going to toilet. So he was helped. All the services were taken by Sri Ishwar Puripad. And in particular, he would even clean his stool and urine with his own hand. Nirantar kṛṣṇa-nāma karaye smarana kṛṣṇa-nāma kṛṣṇa-līla sunaye anukshana. Ishwar Puri was always chanting the holy name and pastimes of Lord Krishna for Mādhavendra Puri to hear. In this way, he helped Mādhavendra Puri remember the holy name and pastimes of Lord Krishna at the time of death. Tushto hoya puri tare kaila lingana varadila Krishna tomar ho ka premadhar. Pleased with Ishwar Puri, Mādhavendra Puri embraced him and gave him the benediction that he would be a great devotee and lover of Krishna. This is the blessings, condensed blessing given by Mādhavendra Puri to Ishwar Puri, his disciple. There are two types of disciples. So this is what is to be seen. One is the disciple which represents Rāmacandra Purī, for whom Mādhavendra Puri is so upset that he said that I don't want to even see your face. Get lost from here. And here we see Ishwar Puripad. Performed every service. And he won the heart of Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Puri, and Mādhavendra Puri has blessed him. I'm feeling very tired and sleeping. Cannot continue. But little, if you can read. Dayashil Prabhu, Manora, read at least few more verses.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-līla, chapter 8. And continue from where we are. We are in the verse number 30. Okay, so I'll leave now. Thank you very much. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Śrīpāda Mādhavendra Purī ki jai, Nidai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Dayashil Prabhuji. I think I'll display Prabhuji if you can continue. I am displaying. Yeah. Is it visible, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So if you kindly continue, Prabhuji.
Little bit down, Prabhu. So, yes. So this is Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-līla 8.30. Tushtahana puri tande kaila alingana baradila Krishna tumara uka premadhana. Pleased with Ishwar Puri, Mādhavendra Puri embraced him and gave him the benediction that he would be a great devotee and lover of Krishna. Prabhu, can you please go to the previous verse?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Nirantara Krishna-nama karaya smarana. Kṛṣṇa-nāma Kṛṣṇa-līlā sunaya anukṣana. Śrīpāda Purī was always chanting the holy name and pastime of Lord Krishna for Mādhavendra Purī to hear. In this way, he helped Mādhavendra Purī remember the holy name and pastime of Lord Krishna at the time of death. Yes, Prabhu, next. There is some problem in internet. Tuṣṭhana āilā āliṅganam baradila kṛṣṇa-nāma-saṅkīrtana yat-premṇā. Pleased with Śrīpāda Purī, Mādhavendra Purī embraced him and gave him the benediction that he would be a great devotee and lover of Krishna. Yes, continue, Prabhu. You can read the next verse.
Yes, Prabhuji, I shall try. So, sei hoite Ishwar Puri premero sagaro Rāmacandra Purī hoile sarvo nindakaro. Translation: Thus, Ishwar Puri became like an ocean of ecstatic love for Krishna, whereas Rāmacandra Purī became a dry speculator and a critic of everyone else. I do not know if this was the last. It's not moving. I'll check once again. Oh yeah, it is coming. Okay. Mahad anugraha nigrahero sakshi dui jane ei dui dvare shikaila jagajane. Ishwar Puri received the blessing of Mādhavendra Purī, whereas Rāmacandra Purī received a rebuke from him. Therefore, these two persons, Ishwar Puri and Rāmacandra Purī, are examples of the objects of a great personality's benediction and punishment. Mādhavendra Purī instructed the entire world by presenting these two examples. Jagadguru Mādhavendra kari premodano ei shloka paditeno āilā antardhāna. His Divine Grace Mādhavendra Purī, the spiritual master of the entire world, thus distributed ecstatic love for Krishna. While passing away from the material world, he chanted the following verse. I think Dayashil Prabhuji will like to hear from you this chanting.
No, like that. Yeah. Edina daya the natha he mathura natha kadabalokasya hridayam tva aloka kataram daita brahmati kim karomi aham. Yes, Prabhu. What is the translation? O my Lord, O most merciful Master, O Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my agitated heart has become unsteady. O most beloved one, what shall I do now? Yes, Prabhu. এই শ্লোকে কৃষ্ণ প্রেম করে উপদেশ কৃষ্ণের বিরহে ভক্তের ভাব বিশেষ. In this verse, Mādhavendra Purī teaches how to achieve ecstatic love for Krishna. By feeling separation from Krishna, one becomes spiritually situated. পৃথিবীতে রোপণ করি গেলা প্রেমাঙ্কুর সেই প্রেমাঙ্কুরের বৃক্ষ চৈতন্য ঠাকুর. Mādhavendra Purī sowed the seed of ecstatic love for Krishna within this material world and then departed. That seed later became a great tree in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, प्रस्तवे खलिउं purī-gosāñi निर्याणा यही यह सुने सही बड़ा भाग्यवान. I have incidentally described the passing away of Mādhavendra Purī. Anyone who hears this must be considered very fortunate. Haribol. Yes, Prabhu. You can read.
Rāmacandra Purī aise rahila nilachale birakta svabhava kahu rahe ko nasale. Thus Rāmacandra Purī stayed at Jagannath Puri. As is customary for those in the renounced order, he would sometimes stay some place and then go away. अनिमंत्रण भिक्षा करे नहीं को निर्णय अन्येरो भिक्षारो स्थितिरो लयन निश्चय. There was no certainty of where Rāmacandra Purī would take his meal, for he would do so even uninvited. Nevertheless, he was very particular about keeping account of how others were taking their meals. There is little delay in internet. I'll try. Yeah. प्रभुर निमंत्रण लागे कौड़ी चढ़ी पान कबू कशिश्वर गोविंद खानो तीन जन. To invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would cost 320 kodis, that means small conch shells. This would provide lunch for 3 people, including Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and sometimes Kashishvara and Govinda. Prattaha Prabhuro Vikya iti uti haya keho jodi mulyane Śrīpāda nirnaya. Every day the Lord would take his meal at a different place, and if someone was prepared to pay for a meal, the price was fixed at only 4 panas. Prabhura sthiti riti bhikya shayana prayana Rāmacandra Purī kare sarva anusandhyana. Rāmacandra Purī concerned himself with gathering all sorts of information about how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was situated, including his regulative principles, his lunch, his sleep, and his movements. Prabhura jateko guna sparshite na rila chhidra chahi bhule kana chhidra na paila. Because Rāmacandra Purī was interested only in finding faults, he could not understand the transcendental qualities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His only concern was finding faults, but still he could not find any. সন্ন্যাসী হন করে মিষ্টান্ন ভক্ষণ এই ভোগে হয় কইছে ইন্দ্রিয় বরণ. At last he found a fault. How can a person in the renounced order eat so many sweetmeats? He said, if one eats sweets, controlling the senses is very difficult. Prabhuji, how far should we continue?
Yeah, now it is 9:15. Shall we stop, Prabhu? Because
Yeah, so I think if other senior devotees the permit.
yeah, just 5 minutes. If anything, some learning, anyone can share, that will be better.
Maybe we shall take the privilege to request Ravindra Madhusudan Prabhuji. Prabhuji, if it is possible, you can give some points so that we can have the take up.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhuji, please.
Yes, Prabhu, Mādhavendra Purī was the great devotee of Supreme Lord, and he is the first authority who displays the love of Godhead. और सुबह भी प्रभु जी बता रहे थे क्या है, जो उनसे पहले जो भी थे वो जो है सारा कैसे रिचुअल्स में लगे होते थे, पूजा पद्धति में सारा लगे होते थे। लेकिन जो माधवेंद्र पुरी स्टार जो बात की कि जो भगवान का जो ये माधुर्य प्रेम जो है, वो प्रेम जो रस है वो डिस्प्ले कर रहे थे। और अब जैसे बता रहे थे इसमें हमें और जिसने उनका 3 डिसाइपल्स थे, जो बहुत सारा तो डिसाइपल है, उनमें से 3 डिसाइपल्स है। एक नित्यानंद प्रभु, दूसरा है अद्वैत आचार्य, तीसरा है हमारा ईश्वर पुरी। और ये जो रामचंद्र पुरी जो थे, ये जो हम जो पढ़े इसमें इसमें रामचंद्र पुरी हमेशा क्रिटिसाइज करते थे अपना गुरु को। तो कभी भी शिष्य कभी भी ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए वो बहुत लर्नड है, तो गुरु को कभी भी कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं देना चाहिए, वही चीजें सीखे। दूसरा चीज है, और क्रिटिसाइज कभी भी नहीं करना चाहिए गुरु को, या उपदेश भी नहीं देना है, क्रिटिसाइज भी नहीं करना है। और गुरु का जो सेवा में हम पढ़े भी थे, बानी सेवा और बप्पू सेवा। यहाँ पे बप्पू सेवा जो है कर रहे थे ईश्वर-पुरीपाद, क्योंकि उनका सारा जो एंड टाइम था, इस संसार से जाने वाले टाइम में जो था एंड टाइम पे, उनका वो चल नहीं पा रहे थे। इसी वजह से क्या कर रहे थे, उनका सारा मल मूत्र इत्यादि सफाई करना और उनको केयर करना। और सबसे बड़ी बात है उनको जो है हरि नाम का स्मरण कराना, हमेशा भगवान का नाम कीर्तन करके और भगवान के बारे में बताना, ताकि जो बड़ी छोटे उनको ये चीज ईश्वर-पुरीपाद का ये सब क्वालिफिकेशन है। और ईश्वर-पुरीपाद का ये सब देख के माधवेंद्र पुरी भी बहुत प्रसन्न हुए थे और एम्ब्रेस किए थे, उनको ये आशीर्वाद दिए थे कि तुम्हें भगवान का प्रेम जो है प्राप्ति होगा। ये प्रभु।
प्रभु जी आई थिंक यही बताए थे रविंद्र मधुसूदन प्रभु जी जो बोल रहा है। हमारा तो उतना प्योरिटी नहीं है, और विशेष करके मेरा तो एप्रिसिएशन नहीं है। तो आई थिंक ये एक लर्निंग है 2 डिवोटीज को दे करके महाप्रभु। और इस चैप्टर में स्पेसिफिकली ये बताया जा रहा है कि एक जो गुरु का प्रति प्रेम है वो किस टाइप का बिहेव करता है, और जिनका प्रेम नहीं है वो किस टाइप का बिहेव करता है। और गुरु का भी प्रेम उस हिसाब से मिलेगा, एक को तो अभिशाप मिलेगा और एक को प्रेम मिलेगा। तो ये अभी तो नियोफाइट स्टेज में आई थिंक हम लोग अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर पाते हैं, बट आई थिंक एटलीस्ट हम लोग को अपराध नहीं करना चाहिए, और उनका बारे में तो हम लोग को बोलना नहीं चाहिए। हमें कभी कभार लगता है अपना हिसाब से कि ये गलत, शायद वो गलत कर रहा है, वो गलत बोल रहा है, ये हो ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि वो लोग का जो विजन है पूरा डिफरेंट है। तो ये तो हमारा पास एक तो हक ही नहीं है कुछ बोलना। तो आई थिंक या एंड जो लोग सुनते हैं ग्लोरीज को, ये बता रहा है कि उनको कृष्ण प्रेम प्राप्त होगा, तो सब लोगों को बधाई कि हम लोग मिल के जो श्रवण करते हैं, अगर कुछ हम लोग को बेनिफिट मिले तो ये सक्सेस रहेगा लाइफ का। यस गणेश प्रभु जी, आप धन्य दे करके कंक्लूड कर सकते हैं सेशन।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीपाद माधवेंद्र पुरी की जय। Thanks for joining.